Having to flee your state to get medical treatment because some religious fascists made it illegal to get it. It would be like needing to get cancer treatment, but because of some religious fascists thinking only prayers can heal people, they've made cancer treatment illegal, so you had to go to a different state. This is pretty dystopian.
This morning, a Texas mother making a difficult decision to leave her home state for the emergency abortion her doctors say she needs. Her legal team saying Kate Cox's health situation had grown worse.
Once you've had multiple trips to the emergency room, it doesn't make any sense to keep waiting.
Hours later,
Okay, so her health is failing because she can't get an emergency abortion, but somehow I'm supposed to believe against abortion is supposed to be good for this woman when she's potentially going to die without having the ability to get an abortion. Right-wingers can't claim to care about women and the unborn when their laws cause women and the unborn to die.
the highest court in Texas overruling a lower court's decision on Monday, now saying Cox's doctor didn't show her abortion would meet the standard for a medical necessity, clarifying the narrow exceptions to the state's abortion bans.
I never thought I would ever need or want an abortion. I always wanted a big family.
It's a case of legal whiplash for Kate and her husband Justin, who already have 2 children. The couple devastated to learn the baby she's carrying is suffering from a fatal genetic condition, a pregnancy her doctors say is not viable and jeopardizes her future fertility.
There's no.
Okay, so if right-wingers truly cared about women and the unborn, children, and women and men creating families, be in favor of abortion for people like her, who is now going to be at risk of becoming infertile because she can't get an abortion because of religious fascists.
Outcome here that I take home my healthy baby girl.
Last week, a state court judge ordered Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton not to enforce the state's 6-week abortion ban against Cox or her doctors.
The idea that Miss Cox wants desperately to be a parent, and this law might actually cause her to lose that ability is shocking.
But that decision was quickly put on hold after Paxton's office petitioned the state's highest court, arguing Cox doesn't meet the criteria for a medical exception.
Okay, the doctors say she does. Why are politicians making the medical decisions for people when it's supposed to be doctors doing that? This is what happens when you have religious fascists get power.
And also warning 3 hospitals in the area they could be subject to civil or criminal penalties if her doctor was allowed to perform the abortion.
Laura, this is a Texas case, but could it have implications, legal or otherwise, in some of the other states and abortion restrictions we're seeing?
Yeah, even though this was just about one woman's case in Texas, it was really viewed as something of a test case nationwide because, of course, abortion access is in the hands of the state now, guys. Because of the fall of Roe v. Wade, the states decide. And really, the idea was if they could go after the medical exceptions, that might be an avenue for access. But her case shows you have to go about pleading it the right way, or even that doesn't work.
What does that mean? That's legal.
Now, women in Texas are forced to beg and plead for medical treatment because of a bunch of religions want the United States to be controlled by a fairy tale book, i.e. the Bible, i.e. Christian fascists.
Legal jargon. We love pleading it the right way. What does that mean?
You have to actually make your case, put forward the evidence, and the doctor has to meet the exact legal standard that is in the statute, or you can't get any relief.
And in this case, the doctor didn't testify that her life was at risk.
Yeah.
Okay. Laura, thank you.
All right, thank you, Laura.
So the only way for her to be able to get an abortion if she's nearly dead because of a fetus that is still. How messed up can right wingers be to be in favor of something like this? They claim to care about the lives of women and children, yet time and time again, anti-abortion laws does nothing but harm people.